Assalamu alaikum everybody. Hi, my name is Arslan, of course, as you know. This is for all my friends and anybody who's watching it. Basically, I've been getting a lot of inboxes regarding everybody is asking where to invest their money, what to do, stuff like that. And I thought it was about time that instead of replying everybody individually, how about I make a video and address this to everybody and address all of their concerns. So basically, before I start this, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything that you're doing is at your own risk. However, it's always nice and good to do your own research before you jump into things. Some of the things I do research myself, which is why I'm able to make all of these predictions, which are constantly coming true. But it doesn't mean that they will always be coming true, because eh, you know, uh, especially the cryptocurrency market, it's the most volatile and a type of market that you can expect anything from it. And there are a lot of things that are going on. Most of the people who are trading crypto these days, they don't know what they're doing because they don't understand the technology that goes into it. They don't understand a lot of the things, and even I don't understand, and I'm still trying to figure out what's basically going on. Um, the thing is that I made this video because, of course, as I mentioned, my inboxes are constantly getting filled up. I've been getting countless friend requests, all of that. वैसे तो कोई पूछता नहीं है, बट जब पैसों की बात आती है तो 4 4 5 5 साल पुराने लोग जो हैं मैसेज कर रहे होते हैं. Well, so this video I'm recording in English because I have a lot of people who are, um, my friends from USA and Mexico and UK. So the thing is that I thought it would be better to record this in an international language. So basically, let's cut all of this BS out and go towards the main point. That is that number one, the time to invest, in my opinion, into cryptocurrency is gone. Like, you can only invest right now at your own risk, considering that you want to hold that thing for at least 3 to 5 years, depending on the condition of the crypto market. There's a thing called FOMO, FOMO, fear of missing out. That's what's happening to 95% of the people who are watching the crazy price action these days, uh, especially in the crypto world. And and it's not like considering the price valuation from where it was 3 months ago and where it's right now is kind of very scary. So one thing we need to understand that these days there is something that is very unhealthy that is going on with the market, is that every kind of good coin, bad coin, BS coin, they are just popping up. They're shooting towards the moon, and a lot of them don't have actual fundamentals behind why they're doing that. The reason I'm saying this is because um, the reason why I'm saying this is because I'll get to that later, but you have to understand that almost this is a bull market, which means an optimistic market that considers itself going up. So every Tom, Dick, and Harry coin is just going up, because this is the basically the traders are playing with the kids, the big level traders of the world. They're playing with the kids um, on uh, on this phenomena that whatever seems trendy, they put their money into it, they pump up the price too high, and when they feel like, oh, we've gotten our expected profit, and then they sell off their whole position. That's why coins are going up 100% in a day and then coming down 100% in a day, going up 50% in a day, crashing 40% in a day. Um, Even with the good coins, this is happening. Um, First thing you need to understand is that in cryptocurrency, only Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Yeah, that's weird, but for you to know what I'm saying, but yeah, Bitcoin is the only cryptocurrency in the market. All the other coins are not currencies. They are actually altcoins, which are used to basically do similar things that Bitcoin is supposed to do, but they're in. I'm explaining this in a layman terminology. Um, they are basically used to work with the system, developing the system on how things are run, um, how the how to swap some of the tokens, how to make different services available for people, because everything cannot be designed on the Bitcoin blockchain. And also, the supply of Bitcoin is limited to 21 million Bitcoins is the maximum that it can be mined, and 17 million have been already mined, which is why uh, most of the price is going up so much, because there's gonna be a time when there will be no supply and the demand will be too high. That's a logical reason why anything goes up. So that being said, all these other coins are basically designed to run different things on the network. They're used to run different systems, design different systems and protocols for the whole cryptocurrency world to function and integrate with each other, and function together with each other. So they're not currencies, mind you. Um, However, they have evaluation. They go up for different reasons, uh, which of course I will not explain right now because that's gonna take a lot of time. And also, there are a lot of technicals that I'm still learning these days, and I would suggest you guys to check out videos from that guy named Guy on Coin Bureau channel. And yeah, that guy is the most informative guy about cryptocurrency that I've seen so far on the internet. Every other guy is bullshit, in my opinion. Well, most of them, they're just posting videos like this coin has 10x potential, this coin has 100x potential to the moon, and whatever the fuck now. But the thing is, um, this guy basically explained the tokenomics. So he basically explains the technology behind the coin that is going up or down in value, and why that he basically explains the project of why we need that particular coin. As you know, there are hundreds and thousands of coins, actually more than lakhs and lakhs of coins out there, and everybody can develop their own, and who know how to do it, and then put it on the market and have people trade it for different purposes. And a lot of them are a lot of them are actually uh, bogus, to be honest. Actually, most of them, I would say, are bogus, basically. So people, most of the people who are inboxing me are like, give your opinion on this coin, that coin, this coin, blah blah blah. The thing is, you have to understand, I'm not a professional. Uh, I'm not a blockchain developer. Uh, I basically trade, and I invest only when the time is right, when the price valuation is too low, when people are sleeping on it, and if the research looks solid enough, I jump into it. Put some of the portion into put some of my money portion into investing it, and then keep some of the money portion free, so that I'm able to play with the market in its ups and downs. And the thing is that I cannot give you a I cannot give you basically an opinion on every different type of coin that's popping up. The reason is that what my secret of trading is now. Everybody would be wondering that why I'm constantly very successful in my predictions that I'm constantly posting. That is because number one, I don't know anything about chart technicalities or technical analysis. I do something else. Since the stock market crashes of the world of 2020 March, charts, indicators, and all of those things are not making sense. I'm not saying you should not learn them. Of course, you need to understand how to do your technical analysis. Sorry, how to do your technical analysis or how to chart things, uh, and all of that. But when it comes to cryptocurrency, a lot of technical analysis just go to hell because uh, it's crypto, and that's the most riskiest type of market there is in the world. That being said, the reason why people, again, back to the same topic, the reason why people are inboxing so much about, okay, what is your opinion on this coin, that coin, etc., etc. So here's the answer. The thing is, it's not possible for me to research on every different coin, every different project, and give you an opinion on it. The thing is, you have to understand that there are categories of different altcoins. Uh, s- uh, this year, the DeFi space, the decentralized finance space, that's what it stands for. Um, those coins in those spaces are going up a lot, and many of those projects are competing with each other, like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap. They're competing with each other for the same thing. They have, of course, some of them are on different chains. Some of them are Oracle type chains. So there are different categories like NFT tokens. That is a different category of crypto coins. Then there are smart chain contracts coins, which are very popular this year, and they have a huge potential this year because of the whole DeFi thing that's going on. And then there are database type coins like GRT, the graph and stuff. Um, and a lot of them, and then there are Oracle type networks, um, on basis of which other coins base their systems on, when it comes to data, trying to well, that's something a bit more complicated than what I'm trying to explain, but I'm just mentioning these are the different categories of coins. And the most famous type of networks there are, like Aave, etc. They are going up because you can stake your cryptocurrency in it. By staking, it's similar to how you fix some money in the bank and they give you an yearly APY, applied percentage yield on your holdings. The banks offer very less, so people are going to these platforms like Aave, for example. They stake their coins. They lend their cryptocurrency to the network, and then you earn interest on it, depending on the way they've structured their system. So, and also you can borrow money by lending your coins. For example, um, you give them a certain amount of your Bitcoin, and then they give you cryptocurrency back, or some dollars back, on the basis of your holdings. Borrowing and lending. That's why Aave is very famous, and that's the reason why I invested in it. I believe at the right time. Even my price point was quite high, but considering where it is at right now, it's still quite much of a deal. Excuse me while I look at the screen for a moment. Yes. So, The thing is that these are some of the major types of coins who are categories of coins which we can look into. And then, in order to make the right decision for what we have to trade or invest, we have to see if there is another coin that is competing in the same category of the market that the other coin is competing on. Like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, Aave, they're all competing for the same thing. So, what actually Aave is a little bit different. So, why exactly we have to pick this one, why we have to pick that one. For example, Chainlink and Chainlink and Band Protocol basically compete for the same market. One is based on the Ethereum blockchain, that is Chainlink, I believe. Yes, Chainlink, and then the Band Protocol is based on Atom, Cosmos, basically. So we have to understand that for which market that they are trying to compete in and which is the better technology choice. For that, you have to do your own research by going to YouTube and watching the video of the Coin Bureau guy who explains in details why which technology and which network is used for. So moving on, what else I can say about is then we have to look at the price action, um, what it was in 2000, the 5 yearly chart, what price was it back then, how much it has increased right now, what is the probability of it increasing further more or not, or whatever, you know. You have to look at the price movement, you have to look at when the price went very up or when it went really down, what was the volume on there. You have to also look at what is the total circulating supply of that coin and how much is the total supply and how much is the circulating supply available for that coin. If the supply is decreasing, then that coin can go up higher in the value, considering it's a solid project. So the thing is, if a next market correction comes or a dip comes, then everything is gonna go to hell. But only the solid projects, they're gonna stay. So now it comes down to another thing. What I do is I I trade on the basis of market sentiment, price movement, predictability of how much it can go down or not. I look at what was the 24 hour before entering. I look at what was the 7 day action of it, what was the 24 hourly action for it, what was the 5 year action for it, and what was the yearly action for it. And then I look at whether if it's a solid project or not, whether if there's a better competitor for it out there. All of these things I take into consideration before putting my money in here and there, because this is a crypto market. It's crazy as hell. It's not. Many people have gotten burned. Most of them buy after the train has already passed, after it has already shot up, and 99% of the people who are posting on the internet or asking me or asking questions from other people, they're asking only after when the train has already passed on those coins or on those stocks or anything. So you have to know what is the right time to get into it by evaluating all of these things that I do. And then I trade on the basis of trend, uh, on the basis of price movement action, on the basis of the percentage, and then you have to fix your own percentage that you want to make and then get out. There have been many coins that have gone even further up after I sold them, but because that was my price target, so I didn't get greedy. I exited, secured my profit, and then maybe if it's a good project, if it's a good coin, then I re enter it at a dip. There are some coins that may not give you a dip, which are extremely important projects like Cardano ADA, for example, that is suspected to be the Ethereum killer. Um Tron and Neo, they also compete to eliminate Ethereum because of the gas fees. Google that term if you don't know what are gas fees. Then um, they're all competing to kick Ethereum out of business. And I think that's a good thing. Ethereum already has made its run. People who entered at the 300, 400 valuation. It can even go up to 3,000 this year, in my opinion. Who knows, you know. Definitely is gonna hit 3,000 or so. But if Cardano matures its project, completes its 5 stages, um, and uh, it's reliable enough. Well, so far, all of the reports that are coming in, I think, are very solid. They're very promising. And Cardano, you have to understand, is made by the co-founder of Ethereum, Charles Hoskinson, and there's a reason why this technology is considered better. In Cardano, you don't have to, when you're staking tokens in Cardano, you have to basically, there's no limit on the time frame. But when it comes to Ethereum, the fees are very high, the gas fees is very high. Then you have to lock in your Ethereum for a very long period of time in order to get that interest on your staking. um, so these are the things you have to understand, that what is competing for, what coin is competing for uh, which type of market, because within the crypto market there are different categories, as I already mentioned. And then those NFT coins, for example, they can include tokens such as SAND, Sandbox, and Mana, Decentraland. Basically, these are online games, and in order to create some of those things in the games, just like in-app game purchases, you use altcoins tokens like these. These are considered NFT tokens, which you have to use uh, in order to, you know, buy some things and create some things in those games. So the another coin in this space is Engine, which has already shot up too much. I think I missed the boat on it. I'm just gonna wait for either a better project or see if that is good enough to buy on the dip. Don't chase the peaks. That is very dangerous. I myself has have lost whenever I get greedy or I chase the peak. Whenever you're chasing the peak, you have to be very cautious. If you're day trading, make sure you have your stop loss orders set if you enter on a very risky trade, especially when it's leveraged. If you don't know what's going on with leveraging, don't freaking get into it, because that might liquidate your whole portfolio. It has happened to a few friends of mine, and I feel very sad for them. Um, Sorry. So, these are all of my thoughts and concerns on how you can pick uh, different coins to trade or to invest in. Just understand that right now the price valuation of everything is very high. Everything is going up, which is very unhealthy and dangerous for the market. So when it comes to investment, only invest in solid projects. And when it comes to trading, consider all of those things that I previously mentioned, which is my personal technique of how I'm constantly winning. But you know, the actual test of performance for me and anybody else is how they perform in the bear market. If you know how to short it, shorting means basically, or short selling does not mean selling short term. Shorting or short selling is when you make money if the price of that asset goes down. इन उर्दू चीज़ के गिरने के ऊपर पैसे बनाना शॉर्ट करने को कहते हैं. So be careful of when you think, because only active traders should get into shorting. Considering that this is a bull market, you should just not dive into it. With all of this said, these are all my thoughts and concerns and all of my addressals for all of the questions that I've been constantly getting bombarded with in my inbox. Again, I'm not a pro. I'm not a, cheetah when it comes to the fastest to make the profits or stuff. Thank God, Alhamdulillah, my profit percentage is very good because I've been trying to play by the rules. And also, the last most important thing is try to understand what the big fishes, the big whales, the big cats are doing. Try to understand the psychology of how they like to sell, when they like to sell, and when they like to get in. Usually, when there's fear in the market, they jump in, and when everybody's getting greedy, they just press the sell button and they make everybody cry. So, one of the main things that you need to consider is also what the big guys are doing and how they're doing it. So that's all, folks. The Looney Tunes shows for crypto is over. Thank you for your time and your patience for listening to it. If anybody asks you, well, if anybody's gonna ask me again, I'm just gonna share them this video of mine. And with that being said, thank you for your time, and that's all. Good luck, and I hope and pray that you guys have success in whatever you're doing. If you're not putting money in it, then at least make sure you study about these things and don't put money in it until you don't know what you're doing. Thank you. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.